see this? This is a sphere. And we need to find the volume of it. To find the volume of a sphere, we first have to find the radius. But it's kind of hard to find the radius of this bad boy. So what we got to do is find the diameter. The diameter of this guy, let's see. See, that's probably good. It's like I'd say it's about 1.5, 1 3/4. That's good enough. I'll go with 1 3/4. 1 3/4, 175 divided by 2 is 0.875. That's the radius. So then what we do now is we go 4/3 pi times the radius, which is 0.875 cubed. And this right here is the volume of this sphere. 2.806. Pi. 99% of gamblers quit before they win big. I want big money. Whoa, those circles look like a perfect circle. Looks like about, 1 1/4. Which, if we write over here, 1 1/4, you could put it to 5/8. Okay, well, not 5/8 yet, it'd be 10/8. But if you divide it by 2 to make the radius, then it would be 5/8. And then if you go to your calculator and you plug in 5/8 squared to find radius squared. And then after you do that, you multiply it by pi. And after you do that, you'll find that the area of this coin is 1.227. Woo! Oh, man, this coin just does not seem to fit. Well, what are you doing? That coin's too big. Are you sure? Yeah. You want me to measure it out for you? No, I got it. Alright. To find the circumference of a circle, you need to find the diameter and multiply it by pi. The diameter of this coin is 3. So if I use that 3 in the calculator and multiply it by pi, I get 9.424, and it just keeps on going on. So that is the circumference of a circle. Woo! Hit it! Hit the PR! Wait a minute. Whoa. Is that a perfect circle lesson? That looks like a circle. And it looks like it's divided into sectors. Now, what we can do is, because a plate is divided into 3 equal parts with these lines, I can know that a third would be 120. So now that I have the measurement ready. Now what I need to do is, I need to find the radius and square it. And because the diameter is 17, half of 17, I'll put it in the calculator. Whoa. Would be 8.5. And if I square that, 72.25. Now I need to multiply it by pi. Getting that. And then I need to multiply it by the sector, which would be 1/3, which would be, if you bring it down, 1/3, which makes it the area of this sector right here, 75.66. Now to find the length of the arc, which would be also this right here, I would already know that the measurement is 120. So we already have that. So all I need to do, and I know the diameter is 17, so I already have that. So if I multiply 17 by pi, and then multiply that by the measure, it would equal 17.8, which is the length of the arc. Woo! This music is jamming! This speaker is cool, but it's also find the lateral area, which is the first part of the surface area. You need to find the perimeter of the base, which is about 2.5. And the diameter needs to be multiplied by pi, which makes the perimeter being 7.85. Now, we need to multiply that by the height of the solid. The height of the solid, if you flip on the side here, would be 2. So multiply by 2, we get 15.7. Now, the second part of this is we have to add this 15.7 to the 2 times the area of the base. And now, because we already know the diameter is 2.5, we divide 2.5 by 2, square it, and then we multiply it by pi. And now that we do that, we multiply it by 2 to get the second one. And because we already found this answer, we're going to use 15.7 by rounding it, all right? So now we're going to add that 15.7 to get 25.5. Scribble off that. All right, so now that we've found the surface area, we have to find the volume. The volume is actually pretty close to surface area. We have to find the area of the base times the height. Now, the area of the base is an area of a circle, which means we use the radius we already found. We square it, and then we multiply it by pi. After we do that, we multiply it by the height being 2, which that was not 2, which would make that multiplied by 2, 9.8. Now we found the volume, and that is how you do cylinders. Woo! Woo! This is a sphere, and I want to find the area of it. The area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared. And, you know, I gotta find out what the radius is so that I can do this. So to find that, I do gotta kind of eyeball it a little bit. So I'm gonna find the diameter, which is about, I'd say, 3.5. Half of 3.5 is 1.75. So 4 pi times 1.75 squared is 38.484. Or 5 if you round up. And that's the area of the sphere. Ooh. Man, I finished all my ice cream. Now all I have left is this cone. Now I want to find the volume and surface area of it. So come with me to the formula. To find the volume of the cone, I need the height times the area of the base times 1/3. So, first, I'm going to find the height, which is about, I'd say, 6. And so 6 times, need to find the area of the base, which the area of a circle is pi r squared. And the diameter is about 3. So half of 3 is 1.5 squared times pi. Do that, 42.2. Divide that by 3, because you multiply it by 1/3, and you get 14.14 for the volume of this cone. Now I want to find the surface area. And so, to find the surface area, you need to find the lateral area first, which is 1/2 perimeter of the base. And so, we already found that to find the perimeter of the base, it's the circumference, so it's pi times diameter. And we already found that the diameter is 3, so 3 pi 9.424. And so we have to have divide by 2, which is to get 4.71, and then multiply that by the slant height. And the slant height is how tall, like, the diagonal part of it is, and that's about 6 also. So multiply this by 6, and you get 28.27 for the lateral area. And to find the surface area, you have to add the area of the base to the lateral area. And so we already found that the area of the base is pi r squared, and the radius is 1.5 squared times pi 7.06 plus the 28.27, and the surface area is 35.34.
Woo! Wow, that's a square. It's about 2.5 inches. So you have to do 2.5 to the second power, and you get 6.25. Woo! Whoa, there's a triangle here. I'm gonna find out its area, which is 1/2 base times height. So let's find out the base. It would be about 5 inches. And then the height would be about 3 inches. I'll just say that. So you have to take 3 times 5 and then divide by 2. And then it's 7. Well, would you look at this? It's a pyramid. I know how to find the volume and surface area of this. It's just actually the same as a cone. So to find the volume, you have to find the height times the area of base times 1/3. So to do that, I need to grab my triangle and measure the area of the base. One side is 2, and the other side would also be 2, which 2 times 2 equals 4. So I can break that in there. So I already know I have to divide by 3. I'll do it at the end. Now all I have to do right now is find the height. Now the height of this figure, which is not the slant height, would be about 2. So multiply that by 2, and then divide it all by 3, and then I'll get 2.66 repeating. Now that I found that, I need to find the surface area of it. To find the surface area, it's 1/2 perimeter of base times the slant height to find the lateral area, and then I add that to the area of the base. So first, I need to find the perimeter, and we know that all the sides are 2. So, because you have to add all 4 sides together, it would be 8. And I have to half that, so I have to get 8 divided by 2 is 4. And then I would need to multiply that by the slant height. And to find the slant height, I have to put it on the slant, which would be about 2 1/4. Multiply that by 2.25. I'll be 9. So our lateral area is 9. And I need to add that to the area of the base. And I've already found the area of the base. And because both sides are both 2, that means the area of the base would be 4. So it would add 9 plus 4. 9 plus 4, which equals 13. Woo! Oh no, a bear crossing. Oh, but look at this side. It's like a perfect rhombus. So to find the area of a rhombus, right here, you have to find the first diagonal times the second diagonal, and you have to divide that by 2. So the first diagonal, if I pull my thing out right here, would be about 20 1/4. And my second diagonal, for measuring up here, would be another 20 1/4. So if I pull out my calculator and I do 20 divided by 2.25 times 20.25, I'll get 410.06. And when I divide that by 2, it comes out to 205.03, which is the area of this rhombus. I'm gonna cut that part out. All right. Yeah. No! This table can't be regulation size.
Man, of course it is. And I'm going to prove it to you. This is a rectangle. And I'm going to find the area and perimeter of it. It is 54 inches long and 29 inches wide. And to find the area, you have to do this side by times that side. And so 54 times 29 is 1,566 square inches. And the perimeter is this side times 2 plus that side times 2. So 54 times 2 plus 29 times 2 is 166. So this rectangle's perimeter is 166 inches.
Wow, I love pool. I want to find the volume and surface area of this, but I don't know how to do it.
I got you, man. See, all you have to do to find the surface area is, first, you need the lateral area. And how you find the lateral area is you find the perimeter of the base times the height. And so to find the perimeter of the base, you go find this side. That is 1 foot. So 1 foot times 2 is 24 inches. And this is 20 inches. So 20 inches times 2 is 40 inches. So that's 64 total inches for perimeter. Times the height, which the height is... Alright. 4 inches. So, 64 times 4. What's 6 times 4, everyone? 24. 4 times 4 is 16. So that's 256 inches for the lateral area. And so to find the surface area, we have to add the area of the base to that. So remember this special number, 256. And to find the area of the base, it's the length times width. So 20 times 12, which is 240. So 240 plus 256 is 496. That is the surface area of this. Oh wait, hang on. No, it's not, because we also have to find the bottom base. So that's another 240 that we have to add to that. So 240 plus 240 plus 256 is 736 inches squared for this whole pool table. And then, to find the volume of it, it's the area of the base times the height. And we know the area of the base, it's 240 times the height, which is 4. 240 times 4 is 960. So this pool table is 960 inches cubed for the volume. Man, I wish I had something to make my notes so that they're higher up so I don't have to bend over as much. Oh, here's this little table thing. And if I unfold it like that, I can put my notes on it. But, to me, that looks like a trapezoid. So what I'm going to do is find the area of it. So I'm going to find the first base, which is 28 inches. 28 inches. And then find the second base, which is 18 inches. And so, base 1, I'll do 28. Base 2 be 18. So I'll have to add those together. They get 46 divided by 2, because you multiply it by 1/2 to find the area. You get 23, and then multiply that by the height of the trapezoid, which is about 8. So 23 times 8 is 184. So the area of this trapezoid is 184 inches squared. Whoa, who's that person looking at me?
That's your reflection. It's a mirror.
Oh, well, I may not know what a mirror is, but I know what a parallelogram is. And this is one. To find the area of a parallelogram, you need base times height. And the base of this parallelogram here is 68 inches. So 68 times the height, which is 24 inches. 68 times 24 is 1,632. So the area of this here parallelogram is 1,632 inches squared.